6.
No, competed for HOH week 2. HOH.
11?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right.
And what about week 3?
11.
Mm-hmm. Those are true questions. What was the vote to evict Allison?
Fuck if I know.
8-2. What was the vote to evict Nokomis?
8-2.
Yeah, true question. 8-2.
Who was the person that voted for Nokomis? Did you vote to keep Nokomis?
No, who did?
Yeah, you did.
I did what Boogie did.
Then who
when you see his tapes, you're going to see, like, the first 2 weeks, there's no, like, the DR and no one talks strategy to us.
We didn't talk.
No one would
touch
us.
You know why we didn't?
We were like lepers.
We thought that you guys were playing us. We're like, we can't talk to them.
No one would touch us. Like, we couldn't be, people would be like, hey, do you want to talk about, no, okay. Hey, would you like, no,
we thought
okay,
that you were asking us. We thought that you'd do the exact opposite. So we're like, we won't tell them what we're doing.
No one would talk to us, and we were like, what were we supposed to do? Like, go ask people? Like, I'm telling you, the funniest ever is when Kaser calls us up, week 2. He calls us up, and he's like Boogie and I are sitting there like little kids, and you know how Kaser is, like, so, like, quiet. He goes, well, what would you guys like to see happen this week? And we go, not go up? And he goes, would that be important to you? And we're like, yeah. Like, yeah. And then he's like, well, I'm sure we can work that out somehow. We're like, okay. And then he's like, we're like, anything else? He's like, no. We're like, are we going up? Like, we walk out and we're like, what the hell was that about? Like, the world's worst negotiation. And then he didn't put us up, and we were like, what the hell? We didn't even know what happened. Like, I was positive we were going up, and I was leaving.
You were? Who told you weren't, though?
I know, but, like, he said it like, he was looking at us like he was scared, and he was just like, you know how he just sits there and he's like really quiet? And we're like, why? You called us up here, like, why are you looking at us like that?
He's funny.
I don't know what he was thinking.
He was just...
And that's when Jace was like, we're in the hot tub, and he's like, I want to be in Chilltown, man. He goes, I was obsessed with season 2, and, like, my mom watched it, and, like, I want to be in Chilltown. And we were like, okay, like, we're not with anyone else. We're like, cool. We're like, well, who are you with? And he's like, season 6. And we're like, what about all the rumors we're hearing about other stuff? And he's like, no, I'm with season 6. And we're like, cool with us.
So you did hear about the rumors about Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
and so
nothing can stay. This is the thing. In this house, nothing stays secret, unless we do it. We don't tell anyone other stuff, and that's why it's good. And that's why you have to act. You have to act in here. You need to make sure that tomorrow, not Thursday, but tomorrow, Erica and Danielle need to know that you're going after Chilltown. They need to, in their hearts, they need to feel that they're safe from you because they fear you, and they. As a result, if you start doing well, maybe they'll back off and just, be happy.
So you said almost season 6 and you were like, we hate them or what?
No, we were like, they don't talk, you guys would not talk to us. Like, Howie was cool, and he would talk to me, and he was funny. Kaser, like, even though I had an understanding with him, there was 3 occasions where one time I went up to Kaser, and I was like, Assalamu alaikum, which is like the Islamic greeting, and he was like, and I'm like, when are we going to work on this? And Boogie has no idea to this day. He doesn't know. And Kaser was like, well, he's like, well, just, he was kind of doing what Marcellus did, which is like, I think he established that understanding. In case I came into power quickly, I would look out for him. But then when he was in power, you quickly forget those things, Mm-hmm. So then he was like, well, after a long time, we can just, rehash it or something, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And then there was like 3 occasions when we spoke really briefly, and like he knew what I was talking about, and I knew what he was talking about. But then the week when he was leaving, he was like, hey, what? And I was like, dude, there's nothing I can do. I was like, you don't have the votes, man.